school or has other things to do.
No, he doesn't.
But no, he let me know in advance that he might not make it because I know that he has a busy schedule with like 2 kids and then like external family and stuff. And like, who needs it?
Family.
What?
Family.
Yeah, really. Just buy stuff, buy statues, buy
Yeah.
other cool shit.
Yeah, don't get married. Buy toys.
So yeah, I have some updates from him on things that we'll get to a little bit later. Nobody here. Dan is here, and Dan hasn't watched Fallout. Pete hasn't even watched Fallout, so I can't even talk about Fallout.
Talk about Fallout. You know I'm gonna forget.
Yeah, I'm gonna have fun talking about Fallout to myself, Dan. Yeah, really good idea.
Well, I mean, you know, there's
this is why this was a mistake.
what this isn't why. This is not why it was a mistake. You know, if the third person was here, it'd be fine.
Well, he hasn't watched it either. He's like halfway through the show.
Well, I'm sorry that I fell in love
With glue sticks?
working. Yeah, it's working.
On the weekend. I'm dying.
Are you dying?
Yeah.
You okay, bud? Hey, we had a good Fortnite win right before the stream. You were sure happy about that.
Yeah, I was pleased about that, I guess.
We can kill time talking about our audio issues.
Oh my god, I fucking hate everything in the world.
I don't ever want to revisit that moment because I've been there.
Anyway, sorry, I was just pulling it up to see what it looked like on YouTube and everything. But
Never
yeah,
have to worry about pauses because I can automatically get rid of those, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah, get rid of them. My name's Dan, and I have all this know-how.
It's good to have control.
I was about to say this.
That's the thing.
This
You can't cut me off now.
this very appreciated know-how, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Wait a minute.
But yeah, Dan, you need to watch Fallout. Hopefully Pete gets to finish it by next week, but doubtfully. All I know is if you haven't been watching Fallout, you should. It's a really good show. It was really well done, and it's of the video game adaptations that we get. It's probably the best one. It really captures so much from the games correctly, and one of the things that I also like about it is you have 3 main characters. You have the Vault Dweller, you have Walton Goggins playing like the Wastelander, and then you have his name's Moses. I forget his last name. This character Maximus, who is your Brotherhood of Steel, and anyone who's familiar with the games knows that a big part of the whole concept behind the game is like it's an RPG, but like you have decisions and actions that impact the world around you, and like the way that the game goes and everything like that. So it was really cool to see them kind of pull that off and like show the weight of decisions. And also between the 3 of those characters, you get a good balance of like your kind of lawful good, chaotic good, and evil, and all those things. Because like some people will leave the vault in the beginning of the game and they'll just start murdering everything. But some people want to try and be like heroic characters, and you get a nice balance between the 3 protagonists of the show. And I thought that was really a cool feature also. And you have shows like Halo, which is like suck ass, and Halo's
You know, I will never forget putting in because what you don't know is I do have a Fallout pass, and it lasted a week and a half. And it was
Wait, what?
Fallout. I played Fallout New Vegas when it first came
Okay.
out. I was like, oh, I heard so I can't wait to play this. Week and a half in, I was like, I can't just run and shoot people. I'm done.
Dan's like, what are you fucking telling me? I'm overheating. What?
Yeah. What do you mean I have to have hit point? Get out
I
of
thought
here.
survival mode would be fun. Why isn't that fucking working?
Yeah. Why are we not procreating to save the species? Come on.
Oh man. Yeah. Fallout New Vegas is great. I love it. I can understand why people like Fallout 3. So yesterday I was at a graduation party and I was talking to somebody there and he was talking about how he liked Fallout 3 more. And I can understand that. I think Fallout 4 really shines for me in the different weapons you get and then the way you can upgrade them. And also the fact that you had like actual scopes on weapons. And I think that a few of the systems in that were developed just a bit more whereas Fallout 3 was really just kind of a bit simple. Fallout 3 is really great, and I think the story is actually better on Fallout 3. The main plot of Fallout New Vegas is kind of fucking. It's okay, but the side stuff is better. And then, like, the companions are done much more interestingly in New Vegas.
I didn't realize that there were people obsessed with Fallout.
Fallout's huge. I never played the original games. Had I want to say it was just Fallout and then Fallout 2, but I think that there might have been spin-offs of that. And then I'm really curious to see. I'm really curious about how much of this show was referential to those two games that I'm not familiar with at all. Because this one took place out in California, and in Fallout New Vegas, we see the New California Republic. I think in pretty much all of them, you see the Brotherhood of Steel. Another thing that was really cool about this was at one point there's a mention of what experiment was your vault, and anyone who played, this isn't a spoiler for anyone who played the game, but in the games you go into like vaults that are either cracked open and like there's just raiders living in them, or like you go in and there's just dead people. And
my favorite part.
Basically, you go into vaults that are like normal, but there's some that are just really fucking weird. Like there's one I'll never forget in New Vegas, I think, where you go in and there's like people that are like half plant, because the experiment in that was creating like plant human creatures. And like, yeah, it's
Jesus.
so, yeah, it's so cool. And I really like that they kind of touch on that in the show. Like their control vaults where it's just really normal survivors underground, but the mention of the control vaults I thought was really cool.
Okay.
Or experiments.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I thought that was good timing. We have a list of games.
What is
And
this?
I pressed the wrong button
Oh,
twice.
is that the
There it
games?
is. These are the games that have come out.
Let me maximize this. You snap.
That's so I have Fallout, Fallout 2, 3, 4. I don't know if 5 is officially TBA or if that's just wishful thinking. Then you have Fallout Tactics,
It hasn't
Brotherhood of
been
the
announced.
Brotherhood of the Streets, and then that port for the
Brotherhood of
PS2.
Steel?
What did I say? Of Street?
The
No, I'm sorry,
Streets.
Steel. Jeez. Then Fallout New Vegas when I jumped in.
Oh, Obsidian was okay. I didn't realize that.
Fallout Shelter. That's original. Do we count Fallout Pinball? No, we're just getting that one. Fallout 76.
Honestly, I would mostly look at the top chart.
This
like
one
the
and then this
series.
One. Yeah.
Well, honestly, I know people play Fallout 76, but a lot of people don't like it.
I've heard that.
Yeah,
it's a lot of that.
Well, it's live service, so it's kind of one of those things where they're just gonna keep pouring shit into it until people like it, kind of like Destiny.
Fortnite.
Actually, watching this show made me realize how much I want a seamless Fallout game, because as anybody who's played knows, and even you, Dan, you open a door, there's a loading screen to get into the building. Like there's loading screens for everything. And a seamless Fallout game would be so weird, because I'm like, in a good way though, because like if you're out in the wasteland and there's a Deathclaw chasing you, you could just go into a building and the Deathclaw can't get you. But if it's seamless, the Deathclaw can get into that building. Like the door is an interactive object, not just a prompt to load into the next area. So, and actually that's something that when they remade the Dead Space game, I forget the studio that remade it, but the studio that remade Dead Space wanted to have that in their game. I don't think it really exists, but honestly, I kill everything before I run away from it. Motive. They wanted to have a seamless ship, so like enemies will follow you, rather than in the first game. Well, in both in Dead Space 1 and 2, you would leave an area and the enemy wouldn't go past the doorway, or they wouldn't go through the doorway. They would go and break open an air vent and then go through that and then come into an air vent in your area, because it's a different script or it's different kind of spawning zone. So I guess internally the game can't have them cross the threshold. It's I don't really know how the program works, but essentially a seamless Fallout would allow you to not have those safe havens and really be forced to like face things that you might otherwise be trying to run away from. Uh yeah. Otherwise I've just been watching Resident Alien, which is a really good show.
I'm sorry about that. That's kind of my fault.
What?
Well, we mentioned it. I mentioned it one
Oh
week,
no.
and then you've been
No, I my
jumped
friend
right
told
in.
me about it a while ago. Talking about how I'd love it, and then I finally sat down and watched it. I was like, okay, yeah, it is great. And
Alan Tudyk, man, he's a leaf on the wind, as you say.
yeah.
Stab you right through the heart.
um
Hey, Shadow Moses said, "Very cool. Love the upgrades." Who's that guy?
Pete, go do what you're too cool to do. You're too cool to be here, but cool enough but
It's not like
cool
you
enough
have
to
responsibilities.
he's not even here. He just posted something to check it out real quick.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, we did
Son of a
exchange some
bitch.
exchange some I can't speak, my mouth is all dry. We did exchange some messages about different things that came out this week. What do you have queued up first?
I don't have anything queued up. I'm going by your lead.
Okay, so go to
So you go for it, and
bigbadtoystore.com
then yeah, okay.
because I saw this on an email from Praeternia. There's
Uh-oh.
a Instagram account I follow. They're also on Twitter. I'm not calling it by its stupid Elon Musk rebrand.
Hey, listen. As long as he dead names his child, I will dead name that website.
Also, rebranding is fucking stupid. Just call it HBO Max. We're type in RZA.
Is it the RZA?
Yeah.
Are you
So
serious?
Super 7 is doing a figure of the RZA.
You're serious? Holy
Yes,
shit!
I'm dead serious. I don't know if if that one on the bottom is old or whatever, but yeah, they're doing these. I don't know if this. So go back into the figure.
No, I was checking the date on that first one real quick. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah. So oh, the brand is RZA. Okay, I wasn't sure if they were doing all the Wu Tang or if it was just
Dude,
RZA.
that'd be. But does that mean we get dead members like we get Old Dirty Bastard?
I don't. That's why I'm curious. Super 7 is kind of a company that does all kinds of shit.
Yeah,
They're really weird, and I don't particularly like their figures, but this is kind of a one of a kind thing. That's not a redundant statement. But they also have a Lemmy figure from Motorhead. They did the Priest figure, or excuse me, Ghost. Oh, that's the
I have
reaction?
it.
That's the
Is that
reaction though.
reaction?
Yeah, the
Oh, is that?
reaction is just this. They have a fully articulated one, but it's like $70
Oh,
or something like that.
oh yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
is this okay? So this is the
Yep.
this
Super
is not
7 does
just
the
the knockoff of
reaction
the old
line.
toy. This is the big ones.
Correct.
No, I can't. Yeah, I have Papa 2, Papa 3 on the little guy.
Yeah. Um. Also, what is the Ghost movie about?
Oh, it's okay. So do you really want me to do 2 minutes to dovetail?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so for years, and I don't even know if you know this much.
Pull up the other Ghost figure while we're talking about it.
Yes, sir. I'll try to do both. No, I'm kidding. Oh, great.
The Blitzway. I want that so bad.
Stop it. No, we can't do it.
Type in Papa.
Yeah,
That
I
should
did.
work. That's not it. That's Trick or Treat.
There is.
Oh, it's
down
sold
here.
out.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say
it,
it's down
though.
here somewhere. Yeah. There's Papa 3.
It looks so cool.
It's
It
badass.
really does look so awesome.
Papa 3 is the one that Ghost fans call him Turzo. I don't know why. And there's a thing about olive oil. Never mind. So
The
there
movie.
is. I know I'm getting there, but there is a backtrack I was going to do at first. So ever since the band's been around, they have been doing webisodes.
Okay.
They have literally had a thread going through this since the first album, or around between the first and second. So between eponymous, which they actually called it, and what
They called their eponymous album
eponymous, yes.
That's funny.
Again, never took himself seriously. He takes
Right.
he takes the way it's presented seriously,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's comedy. It's not. He doesn't. Yeah, that's why
Well,
when I
yeah, I
saw
know
him on
that. That's
stage
why
with a
you're like,
kazoo,
oh, I love these guys.
yeah, I get it now. Between eponymous and I can never say the word infestissimum, whew, they started a web series explaining, well, they had to kill off the first Papa, and then Papa 2 showed up, and then there's the sister, and there's Papa. Actually, I've been waiting to ask you this. How do you how do you pronounce that name? Can you see it?
Yeah, no, I can see it.
Is it Nihil? Neil?
I would say Nile.
That's because it's supposed to be a play on nihilistic and that, yeah.
Yeah.
I could never figure out, and everybody spells it in it. But anyway, they've established these characters. For example, when the Pope was coming to Philadelphia, is when the first time their first leg of their American tour was scheduled through Philadelphia.
Okay.
They canceled because the Pope was there. So they made this whole. They didn't get the Pope involved, but they made this whole thing about how they're being stopped by some higher power and we can't figure it out. We have to reschedule our dates. They made a whole 3 episode little arc about it. And then the last episode would have their release dates of the new tour dates.
Okay.
When the Dance Macabre video came out, that was called Chapter, whatever chapter it was at that point. It was presented as a continuing story of telling the story of Papa Nile when he was younger.
That also makes sense because when we saw them live at that show,
Yes,
you were saying that this is probably the last tour that they'll do with that Papa.
possibly, and I'm going to get into that in a second.
Okay.
At the end of every other tour cycle, for instance, when Papa 3 was towards the end, at the end of the encore, they actually didn't do the encore because 2 people came out and drug Papa 3 off stage. And then Sister and Papa Nile announced that he was no longer with us and it was ended up him dead. When Papa 4 first came out, he didn't have face paint. He was Cardinal Copia. He was just a cardinal.
Okay.
And he came riding out in a tricycle through the mausoleum. And that was chapter 14 or something. At the end of that tour leg, which was in Mexico City, a month before COVID lockdowns, in the middle of the concert, Copia came out, put his hands up, and a bunch of hooded figures surrounded him live on stage, changed his outfit, and Papa 4 was born.
That was another moment that was really cool on the show is when like he went into the coffin, right?
Well, Papa Nile was in the coffin dead
Okay, that's it. And then he
because
played
that
the sax.
character,
He played the saxophone solo.
the
Yeah.
character you see on screen right now, is technically dead.
Right.
Um, but they jump. Well, there you go. They jump start him. He comes to life, plays the sax solo,
Yeah.
and then dies again. But so
They're so fucking
it's so,
weird.
but there is a thread, an actual thread, and this movie is going. He's been wanting to do a movie forever, but he was a
Okay.
little. They were a little band. Nobody knew who the hell he was. Now that there's
Right.
some popularity, there's some money involved. They've had to add dates of a movie showing because they've sold out. So this movie is going to be interspersed with the last show of the last tour that was filmed in LA with moving along like a whole movie that's a chapter moving the story along.
Okay.
And we think either Papa 4 is going to die or he's the Antichrist. There is a whole underline clues thrown in since Jesus He Knows Me, which was also a story chapter of him possibly being, or Father, the guy who takes the shot at the end and fixes his hair, of him being the Antichrist. We have no idea what's going on, but
It's so weird.
it's gonna answer in this movie. Oh,
It's
dude,
it's it's funny when you see this type like this is the type of groundwork that honestly needs to exist more in like shows like TV series and video games and everything like that because a lot of the time they just kind of say, "What are we doing next season?"
well, the reason why we think he might be dying is because a lot of the time, if you see that picture right there, which is essentially Cardinal Copia without the mustache, it's Papa 4 is the same person. His nickname for everybody calls him Cardi. He's a layabout. He doesn't do anything. So the dead Papa Nile is like, get rid of him. And Sister's like, no, he's doing fine. So, and Sister is the woman that you see in the Dance Macabre music video, if you have seen it.
I haven't.
Well, you were not.
I'm not really into them. They put on a really good concert, but it's still.
I was going to say you were not interested at the time. But there is a whole God. They're still all up on YouTube. It's not like it's missing. You can't go back. They're all up there. You can go back and watch them all and lead up to the movie. And Sister Imperator. I can never remember her damn name, but she's the one. That's her in her younger form. She's the one that converts Papa Nile because I forgot to press the button.
You son of a bitch!
Hey, it was quick though. And this is her currently, and she's really the one running the show. For instance, jokes like that. I love this band so much. It's so goofy, dude.
Well, speaking of movies, go back to the RZA.
Oh God, yeah, really.
Well, the reason I'm segueing back to that is because, and Pete and I talked about this a while ago, but Method Man kept posting pictures of himself like going to the gym and everything because he wants to play Bishop in the MCU. Like he's trying to Chris Pratt himself. Right? It seems like he's trying to Chris Pratt himself into movies, and it works because Kumail Nanjiani did that with The Eternals, which is not a great movie by any means.
Well, the second one coming, so get ready.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there.
Yeah. That looks like him too, man. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
I love that Wu-Tang Clan is still fucking relevant, has a name in 2024.
It
makes me so happy.
It's weird. I don't know if they have.
Are they together?
No, I don't think so. So
it's in present tense, not past tense.
So actually go in the search menu and type in Wu-Tang.
Oh no.
They have an ODB figure.
Yes! Dude!
They have the reaction, and then they have that one.
Oh my God. Okay, so do you want to know why I'm so obsessed with Old Dirty Bastard?
Why?
He has a cover of Susudio.
He does?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's legit, man. It's fucking great. Like it shouldn't work, but it works. It's like Lil' Kim has her own version of In the Air Tonight, which has her verses interspersed with the original, and you're like, that can't work. It's fucking brilliant. I enjoy that version of the song as well.
Oh man, that's
funny. Yeah, that's funny. Well, there you go.
Well, there goes Pete. Pete's like, oh, son of a bitch, another figure I want. It's Super 7,
that's
so it's overpriced.
Good, dude. I like the bottle. City of Brooklyn Zoo, Old Dirty Bastard. Wow. They've been dead for 10 years now.
I'm not buying it. I don't give Super 7 my money. I don't. I just don't.
Is there a reason I'm not aware of?
They're overpriced and they're not. I don't think they're at a quality worth that amount.
Understood.
I bought 2 that were on clearance. That were normally like $55, and I got them for like $18 a piece. And I was like, why the hell would anyone charge over $20 for this figure? Like, it was from the Transformers line, because it was Tarn, which is a character that I like. But like, they come with a gun, and the hand is molded to fit the gun, but the gun doesn't fit in the hand. Like, you have to damage the hand to get it to actually hold the gun by the hand. Yeah, I mean, and yeah, double joints is another huge gripe that's justified.
I will say even this basic Papa figure, the microphone's long gone because the microphone wouldn't fit in those little hands.
Yeah.
So I don't know where that is. It's probably been eaten and crapped out by Albert at this point.
Probably.
I'm serious.
It's not Dad, you idiot. What is that?
It's not
that's a set of 4 figures.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not big enough to do damage, but it's big enough to go right through them.
So that's another good point, actually. Pete does have the Notorious B.I.G. from Super 7. And
where is he chatting?
He's probably sitting on a couch.
Oh,
Uh,
I thought you were interacting with him. Never mind.
I am.
Oh, okay. Oh, why?
Yeah,
Give
in
up
the
the show. I did this for you.
chat.
Oh, yeah. Oops.
You see this thing on the side there?
No, it closes. I have to reopen it every time I close it. Buy it, Bartholomew.
I knew
Bartholomew.
it. He is on a couch.
It's on a couch.
But yeah, Super
You can
7
do the
just
show from the couch.
I'm not a fan of him. Pete bought Notorious B.I.G. and he likes it a lot, so I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I got unlucky. Maybe they were just not the greatest figures. But speaking of great figures,
Oh, great.
I haven't put it together yet because I suck. But Moto King, Modokking, on Big Bad Toy Store, they released the Dark Knight model kit.
Oh.
So they released this, which is apparently an amazing figure, and I've praised model kits before on the stream because I enjoy them. Bruce Lee disappointing. Super 7 were cool.
He's agreeing with you essentially.
Yeah.
He's agreeing with you, but essentially there's a couple that were okay. The Turtles Super 7 were cool, is what he said.
This is not the right one. This is the McFarlane.
Oh, I'm sorry. God damn you.
Yeah, the
Fuck you,
box is
McFarlane.
still. Just type in. Wait, scroll up a little bit.
It was the one we were going to
Well,
talk
click
about
on
later.
that. That's fine. You can go right
Okay.
into it because that's what I want to talk about. So
All
I mentioned the Batman before on the stream, and actually Rocco the Great, yeah, Pete mentioned that it's like one of the best Batman figures he's ever had. But they're doing the Tumbler and the Bat Cycle, which is fucking exciting. And I was really curious if it was going to open, and then it looks like it does. So I'm even more excited and ready for this. And when I showed it to Pete, he didn't realize it was a model kit at first, so I understand why he was like,
"Oh,
that
gotcha."
looks great, but what's the price point? It's $150 for the two of them. You can't beat that. It's a model kit, sure, but it's pre-painted and everything like that. Yeah, like it looks amazing. It has a detailed interior. It's gonna work with this Batman figure. So yeah, dude, I'm excited about this. It looks awesome.
Oh my god!
And I like model kits.
Dude, one of the best model kits. I didn't build it at the time because I was too young. But my dad, when Ghostbusters 2 came out, Dad is a model train builder and a model builder. He's got thousands of them in his house. He got the red label, red square label. ATC. Oh, come on, Ecto 2, the Ecto 1A model kit came out. It's a major brand, and I can't think of it right now.
Oh,
Polar Lights later reissued it.
Mattel?
Not Mattel. No, I'll get it in a second. But the way my dad put detail into the decals that were already in the kit, and then paint. The dude took the light bar and painted every one of the lights individually.
Nice.
And it was the greatest thing. It was the only way I was going to get the Ecto 1A because they never put it out. And then I really made him mad one day. AMT, thank you.
Wow, you can get it for like $50 on eBay apparently.
The Ecto 1A?
The 1/25th scale model? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yes, because I would need another one because he made an example of it one day when I really made him mad and he smashed it with his hand. I really made him mad. And I don't mean he went like this. He took it with his hand and crunched it.
Yeah. I know that we've talked about this before, but I would honestly really like to see
Yeah, he did all that to it, man.
I would really like to see a release of the alternate Answer the Call Ecto. It's so cool. The fucking red.
Oh, the 84 Ecto. I like that car, man. That's a great car. Here. Ecto 116. That's not going to work. No, it worked. I love that car.
I wish I'd gotten the Lego set of that, honestly.
Well, there's the knockoff one.
Yeah, I don't want that one.
I know. I've looked at them. I'm like, eh. The only toy that came out of it was this.
Well, no, the Playmobil set came out. Playmobil put out an Answer the Call. Did they not? Yeah, isn't that it right there? Or is that just a regular?
That's just the one I just showed you.
I can't see. It's broken into thirds. It's tiny.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to switch it back.
You fucking dork.
I'm sorry, we're learning. That
No,
one.
that's better. Thank you. Oh shit! So they put all the.
They put this one out. They put that one out. They never did the 2016 one.
I could have sworn they put it out with the right vehicle. Oh, my bad.
That's the Ecto one. Man, remember how long it was on the shelf when we worked at True?
Yeah.
And I kept
Yep.
going, man, I should grab that, and then I didn't, and it disappeared.
Yeah, it looks so cool with the red in the movie. Just like that, it just
It was
pops. It just
a badass
pops.
looking car, and it helps that it's an
Groban
84.
Groban likes his women to pop. All right, go
What?
back to the Batmobile, please.
Yeah, what are we even doing here? I don't want to go
We
to my history.
digressed.
I digest. Dark Knight.
I don't even know how the hell we got to that.
We were just talking about cool cars.
Maybe.
Oh,
But
model
yeah.
kits. I told you the cool model kit was the Ecto 1A
That's
that my
right.
dad built and then destroyed.
Derailing
That's
the show.
incredible.
Yeah, dude, I'm really excited for this. I think it's going to be awesome.
Hey, real quick, just real serious. If you don't want the show to derail, you should probably show up, Pete.
He didn't bitch about it. I did.
I know that, but I'm saying, if trying to help you
How
out.
dare you?
Fuck you.
I'm gonna turn you off. Wait, I can't turn off your camera right now.
I'm gonna turn you off now.
No.
No.
So
That
from
is
here,
amazing looking. I want it.
We're gonna. Yeah, it looks awesome. From here, I want to take a little trip to 5K Toys.
Yeah. Good.
We're gonna look up some weird stuff on there.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just not gonna search that because I don't want that on my search. So I'm just gonna click on the linky links you guys sent me.
That's fine because apparently Pete's ordering this figure.
Of course he is. I would. I mean, I don't want Kelly to all of a sudden go, "What's this? Nothing. Nothing." You want the feet first?
Sure, Snail Girl. Is that what they are? Are the feet a separate thing?
I have no idea.
Like Quentin Tarantino doesn't need his own toys. That's a Super 7 line that could exist. Make some fucking Tarantino figures.
They're all dead dictators or feet.
It's for the snail shell Lustia.
I don't understand what that is, though. Is it just anime figures?
I don't know.
Oh, look at the comments are great. Just gonna keep going. I mean, they're nice feet, I guess. Oh, okay, understood. So she doesn't come with feet?
I think they're alternate feet. Maybe she comes with hooves. I don't
Maybe. Maybe. So I have
Yeah.
a question. I have a serious question, even though it's not serious matter. And
Sure.
I'm not gonna fuck around. Does that come off?
I doubt it, but
Okay.
you might want to. Is there a way for you to isolate your other chat conversations from this?
Wait. Oh God, yeah. Thank God you're here.
Just because I don't want your private stuff getting all on.
Oh yeah, but all. Oh yeah, you saw. Well, that's just your profile picture. It's not my fault.
I wasn't even looking. I just saw that there were all those your other messages around the side.
Oh, you can't see. It's just it's all liked a message, active a minute ago. Active
Yeah, but there's still names on them. So if you're talking to Barnabas Crump, that's your business and nobody else's.
I don't even know what Barnabas Crump is.
You fucking know who Barnabas Crump is, dude.
Don't curse at me, you bitch.
Listen, you little goblin.
Save. Yeah, I would love to do this. There you go. Jesus Christ.
There you go.
The hardest thing to do is to get the fucking page. I'm just glad that we were focusing on that and not the fact that, Titty McGee here has a.
Whoa, go back. What was that?
God damn it. Bro toys. I don't know.
It's Kratos.
Oh, I just noticed.
What the fuck is this?
It's from 5K Toys. Here, let's hear the. Oh, I'm so glad I shared that audio. It's great.
Yeah, I could do that if I wanted to.
I was going to say, just do it over there. There's absolutely there's no information in the audio. Just
no, that's because people on the internet are like super smart.
Really stupid.
So anyway, yeah, there's that weird little shell girl figure.
And then there's this one.
Is that the schoolgirl?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pete, you need to explain yourself.
Not really. She's got big boobs. I know why he wants it.
No, that's not why he wants it.
because she's underage.
Jesus, no.
What?
Wait,
She's a
enough of that.
schoolgirl.
Enough of that. We don't need to make those suggestions.
Whatever.
No, he probably wants it because it'll be good for like a generic figure. And honestly, if you wanted to make what's her face from Kill Bill, this is a figure that you could use for it.
What
Not
is
that picture? Go to the next picture.
Oh, sorry. Oops.
But like that could be. I think is her name Yukio. Fuck, I can't remember. I just watched it too. But
Oh, from Kill Bill.
From Kill Bill. When she's like halfway through taking on the crazy 88.
Yeah, I don't remember that. Nope.
I forget her name.
It's all right.
Anyway, go back to five toys and look up Bro Toys. Is that the website? Is that the name?
Yeah, it's Bro Toys. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. So if you go,
I know
no, like on Google, go to the website. Sorry.
Oh yes, because I looked up the mask last episode.
Yeah. And then searches in the top right. Bro Toys.
Toys. Was this a GeoCities?
The one all the way on the right.
Yeah, I found. Yep, saw it.
Okay. I don't remember if we've talked about this, but this is kind of cool that they're doing this. So essentially, it's Kratos. It looks like he's wearing...
Oh, is that why they're covering his head on the fucking listing?
Yeah.
That's good.
So it's Kratos. He does come with the shield, and then it looks like the Leviathan axe, and then the knife.
Ooh, the site's broken. Ooh, there you go.
Yeah, the site's not.
Ooh, yeah. Comes with 3 heads.
Yeah. Actually, one of those heads is not his head; it's Mimir.
That's
but
pretty
this
cool.
Is kind of
That's
cool.
a pretty cool way of getting away licensing, though, man. How did they get away with that crap?
No one else has the license, although Spin Masters is in the process of getting the license for Horizon, Ghost of Tsushima, maybe God of War. I don't know exactly what licenses they're doing, but Spin Masters is actually going to eventually be putting out figures from some of these games. And I'm kind of interested in seeing how that goes because Spin Masters makes like toys.
Oh, dude.
What?
God of War, Horizon, Last of Us, Uncharted.
So I'm unsure about how this is gonna go because, like I said,
the Last of Us ones looks like it's gonna be in the TV show, not the game.
What the fuck? The more I hear about the TV show, the less I like it.
That's what it's saying on the Spin Master website. So, but that's also from when it was announcing the toy line launching in spring of this year. So now.
I'm really curious. I don't think there are any pictures except one really small picture of Aloy's head that I saw on like Instagram thing from Fraternia, ironically enough.
Let me see if it's in this document that's on their site.
Oh,
no, nothing.
Coming out this year in 2024?
Yes, this spring.
Where do you see that? Okay. Anticipated 2024. Nice.
Now, I will say I do know what Spin Masters is, and I do know they make quality, and you're gonna laugh.
Okay.
Monster trucks.
But that's my concern is like they make toys.
No. But it's good. But what I'm saying is so the monster truck line. Wow. At least I don't have Never mind. 30 seconds of silence. Now here it comes. I'm gonna be silent because you threw me off making fun of. Hot Wheels used to do the monster trucks.
I found a picture of the Aloy one.
You did?
Yeah.
Monster trucks used to be put out by Hot Wheels, and they were fine. I mean, it's cars, it's trucks. So it was like whatever. And then Spin Master got the license, and then redid some of the ones that already came out in Hot Wheels, and I was like, oh, okay, so that's what it actually looks like. So their designing and their quality is much, much, much higher than Hot Wheels. So I worry not, little one.
Can you go to Google?
I can, yeah.
Please. And then just type in Spin Master Horizon.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, and they're a $35 price point.
Worried about nothing.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm there, buddy.
I would pay $35 for this.
That's pretty good for $35.
Yeah, go to the next picture. We get
Oh,
we
won't let
get
me
some more
zoom.
detail.
You
Yeah,
bastard.
it's Reddit. It's being done.
Oh, Reddit is dumb. Oh, that's fine, dude.
Yeah, like it looks. I would take it. Nobody else is doing it, so fuck it. Um, it also looks like we're gonna get some decent articulation in it. Like they show
Oh,
her
that
holding the
looks
bow and
great,
everything.
dude.
Yeah, I like, dude. I'm happy with this so far. It looks like we're getting double jointed knees. The arms let her do the bow, so I'm cool with that.
Ooh, that's badass.
I can't really complain. I'll pick it up to at least see how I feel about it.
Oh, dude.
Just wait till you get to the end. It looks
Ha!
like it might not be a double jointed elbow, but it looks like we're at least getting a 90 out of it.
I was gonna
So
say multiple heads.
it looks like a face piece. Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be, right?
At the end it shows everything.
Well,
But
I'm actually won't pop up. Hold on.
oh, you didn't go to the Reddit.
I'm at the Reddit. It's not the right Reddit. Oh,
It's not the right Reddit.
let's close that.
What just happened?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Don't worry about it. I don't see anything. Well, here you go, dude. Oh, God damn it! I hit the wrong. I closed it down. Stupid asshole. There it is. Boom. Yeah, there you go. One,
Yeah,
two, three,
okay.
four,
So
five.
yeah. Well, 6. She has one equipped.
I meant extra, but yes, 6.
Mm, 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 mm.
Nice. And only 35, huh?
I'll take it for $35. It
Can't
looks like
really
a
argue with that, man.
no. Ooh, we get better pictures of it too. No, I think it looks
That's
good.
just bad lighting. Like, there's nothing wrong with that now. I'm
It's
seeing a
not
bigger
going to be a
picture
pretty
of it.
figure. I already know it's not going to be the prettiest figure in your collection, but
That looks
it's a
brilliant.
it's a figure we otherwise don't have. There's no offering for
That's
Aloy
brilliant.
anywhere. So worst case scenario is you go and you touch it up yourself or you live with it.
Let's just see what happens when we do this.
But that's
Ooh.
I didn't know they were doing that.
Ooh.
What
Ooh.
website is this?
Toy News at toynewseye.com.
Toy Newsy. Yeah, we've been on them before.
Too bad nobody liked that movie. I still haven't seen it.
I still haven't seen it either.
That looks terrible.
Why is Hawkeye in there though?
Oh my god. Sod.
Enough of the Flash shit. What the hell's going on here?
That's what I want right there. Boom. It's just not a good movie. Also, Ezra Miller is not a great 10. Black Adam was a waste of time. You know, the more I look at DC, the more depressed I get. I'm moving on.
Black Adam's fine.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying it's dead.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
All right,
say
get
there was
out of
anything
here.
wrong with the movie. I just meant, fuckface. What's his name? Like, I'm gonna make it better. Shut up.
Well, it's not Gunn's fault that WB's a bunch of cucks.
No, he's gonna feel my wrath.
We don't really have a picture for this, but you could do away with that. Mafex announced a Rogue figure, which is pretty cute. I don't know. Pete and I have talked a lot about Mafex on the stream, so I don't really need to go into that anymore. Then the other thing that came up this past week was a weird surprise drop of Mezco animated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Kind of out of nowhere. It was really surprising to see that. Can you pull those up and then pull up you side by side? I don't want to be the only thing on the fucking stream. It's weird.
Well, I switch back and forth when we're talking. It's like a TV show. I'm the
I know,
director.
but
Don't tell me how to direct.
I don't want it all
You're
just
fired.
me.
You're fired. Well, then you got to let me talk. I'm kidding.
Then talk.
It's just Joe.
You son of a bitch.
I like Rogue. She's got a nice butt. Can you
Calm
you
down
just
now,
AD,
sugar.
you just ADD'd? What am I looking up? Fuck.
You can go to Mezco Toys website.
Mezco, thank you.
I think it's mezcotoys.com.
I am there. Oh, it's the first fucking thing that pops up.
Yeah.
Boom.
It's already on waitlist, and it's basically just repaints with a different head sculpt. But it's kind of cool that they're doing it. I don't know. I feel like the timing is perfect for NECA doing their holothon stuff. But it's just that first one, yeah.
I know. Sorry, I was getting distracted by everything else.
Yeah.
Those look all right.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna be fine. It's essentially the same exact torso.
It is.
Well,
That's
it's the
the only
same.
face that's
It's
different.
everything on it is reused from the other figures that they released, except for the head. I don't think that there's gonna be anything
Oh, the
changed.
eyes are different.
Well, the whole head is different from their other turtles, and then they just repainted the bodies.
I mean, that's okay. It's 4 turtles.
Yeah,
You
but
know.
they charge 400 for the other set, and basically all you're getting here is a repaint and different heads.
Oh. All right, never mind. Shame on you.
I mean, reuse is rampant.
Well, they also use Canva.
Mezco product picture has gotten better through the years, but it's still not the best.
You also have to be home to sign for it.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. We know.
I know. I've been there.
Well,
You've been
they're a
talking
pain in
about it.
the
I mean,
ass because it's FedEx, which is also unreliable.
now
So
wait. So why is that 400 and these life-size Chucky and Tiffany dolls are only 92? Because they look horrible. Never mind.
yeah, those are the Living Dead dolls, I guess. They're a different style. And
Got
shit.
it.
Yeah, I forgot what I was thinking of. But yeah, I mean, it's cool that they did it, but it's also like, honestly, you could get the NECA ones. Yeah, so that's the original release that they did.
I'm glad I looked it up before I asked because I was gonna go. Did they do the movie ones? There you go.
They're not quite movie ones.
Oh no, they're not. Yeah, you're right.
They did. They
Reminded me
do
of the
their
old
own style.
old postal. That's poster.
Yeah,
I guess that's the new. Is that the new cartoon one?
No, it's just their take on them.
No.
And then the other ones that you saw, the first set you pull up is like their animated style ones.
Yeah.
So
NECA TMNT toy line. Take a
yeah.
let's
So
compare.
anyone who follows Pete on Instagram saw, or the Shadow Moses Instagram account saw that Pete posted all his recent pickups, and they're all the Holothon figures, including the 4 individual Ninja Turtle sets, which I luckily saw at Target and grabbed for him.
These?
So that's some of them.
Metalhead.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the NECA logo. It's like the FHE logo on the old cassettes. Family Home Entertainment. It's the video.
Sure.
It's the publisher.
It's a cool story, bro.
That.
Oh, okay.
Family Home Entertainment. They're the ones that put out the
Drop Dead Fred.
Yes, yes, they did. They also put out the original TMNT cartoon. And if you look at the box, which now I can't find, there it is. That right there is in the style of the FHE logo. Actually, eh.
So I've been rewatching Archer, and well, actually, I couldn't remember where I left off, so I just rewatched Dreamland and then went into Danger Island.
God, I didn't like Dreamland.
Yeah, Dreamland was okay. Danger Island though, with Krieger as the bird, when they're in the kitchen making him the giant Kringle, and Krieger as the macaw with a fucking chef hat on it. It's just hilarious. Oh man,
that show is one of the best shows.
It's funny. But now I'm all caught up. I didn't realize that I never saw the second half of the space episodes.
Those were funny, but I kind of
they were okay. I'm glad they got back to the normal, which is where I'm at now. I'm at season 11 now.
There it is.
Yeah. It's so stupid. But I love stupid little jokes like that in shows.
Oh, the show's great. I think it's technically It's off now, right?
No, apparently they're still doing it. I think the last season.
There's not many a week that won't go by that Kelly and I will not reference the Ocelot. It remembers me. Just tears his clothes apart. Is it still going?
So the 14th and final season of the animated television series Archer, created by Adam Reed, aired on FXX on August 30th to October 11th, 2023. Following the announcement that the series was ending, a 3-part series finale produced apart from the rest of the season, Archer Into the Cold, aired on December 17th, 2023.
Oh, so there was extra ones. I did not know.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Meaning they did the original run, ended the season, and then did a 3-part movie feature length
I
that they didn't
guess.
end up releasing in box office. Like there's a second Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie. They just put it on DVD. I'm sorry,
Oh, okay.
Blu-ray. Space Catastrophe.
Okay. Yeah.
Am I keeping you up?
What? No, shut your face. Um,
The camera goes back on you though.
pull up the Instagram when you get a little chance. I want to
Already
show
there.
Pete's little updates.
Oh yeah, the you want me to play the video first?
Yeah,
Well, it's gonna show my side things.
just hide whatever you don't want people to see.
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Here, do this. Ooh.
All right. So as Pete's talked about the past few streams, he's working on a refresh for nearly everything that we have on the site, and this is where the arcade currently is. I don't remember exactly what updates he was talking about last week, but this is basically the exploded image of it with all the parts that he's been reworking. And then, can you adjust it so we can see a little more wide?
Sure can.
Please. So I know he posted another picture on Instagram, but this is him doing I know he was working on making the legs of the post office box a little bit thicker because they snapped off way too easily. So I'm guessing that that's what this picture is. It's probably not discernible to the naked eye how much larger they actually are, but we see that update there. And then the fire hydrant is now printed completely in resin so that we're getting more detail on it. It's going to be really hard to see there because it's black. But essentially, because it's all printed in resin, he added some bolts on it on the model so that you could actually see more than just this really bland kind of I don't have it hand, but I printed one of the old ones out before, and the new one looks a lot better with all the different little details that he added to it. He added more ridges on it, but also just the bolts around the different sections of where it comes together, where you'd attach the hose, just really makes it look that much better. And then we see the trash can over to the side, which he designed kind of from scratch. I guess the other one that he put out, excuse me, wasn't super popular, and he wanted. I mean, honestly, it's always nice to have different offerings. So he wanted to design this one. I think this came out really well, and I think that this one is also printed in filament, not resin, which came out really good. I was concerned about how thin the each little strut was, but it looks fine.
I was to say, yeah, that's good.
I think one concern he had was the Z seam being maybe too apparent, but that's really hard to avoid on some models. And I don't know. I mean, they have a seam in real life because it's a cast piece of metal. Is that it? Was it only those few pictures?
Yeah, that was it. That was the
Well,
end.
well.
Well. I'm trying to go back to see if I missed anything
Nope, that is
as
it.
far as. Apparently that's it. So we had the anime girls and the one, tease picture of Rogue.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that would be out, but it's not. I also know that that's what we get from Mayfex. Come on, guys. X-Men 97 just ended. Pete's not here to talk about it, but that was also done really well. Never huge. I was never a huge fan of the X-Men, but just what they did with this show was great. At
Not heard
first,
anything but good things about it.
honestly at the finale, I was a little like, with parts of it. We got it picked back up, and I'm really curious where they're gonna go from here because it takes place after we have all these other things going on, and where it sets up, where it goes to, they've kind of done before. I don't really want to give out any spoilers because I don't really like spoiling things, but maybe next week Pete and I will talk about it in a little more detail. But they set up for another season, which is awesome.
Which means 1998.
I hope it's called 1998. I really do. I'm gonna be annoyed when it's called 1997 season 2.
Yeah. 1997 November.
Yeah, but it sets up some things, and I'm really curious to see where they go, and I'm really curious to see if it plays into the MCU at all. I thought that it was gonna lead more directly into things, but
It's
it
got to,
because
right?
I don't know, because it takes place back in 1997. Like I said last week, the World Trade Center is still there. I don't know.
You think they fast forward?
I thought that they might be setting up things that would be addressed in the Fallen universe. Like kind of in a I thought that this would do kind of what the first Captain Marvel movie did,
All right.
where it took place in the past, but it set up groundwork that one was more of a prequel kind of thing.
It was a terrible movie.
I wasn't sure if X-Men was going to do something like that. I kind of wish it did, although I'm a hypocrite because I say the shows are fucking useless all the time. And then I get excited when Eliath is in Deadpool and Wolverine. So.
Oh yeah.
No. The giant cloud thing. Yeah, I haven't finished Loki yet. I probably have no sense of urgency to finish it. I just don't really care about it.
When does Deadpool and Wolverine come out?
July.
Oh, we got time.
It's like July 24th or something.
Did we talk about this last week? Hold on.
Did what?
Did we talk about this last week? Or did we just mention it in passing? Because I'm excited for that.
We did. We talked about it. We didn't know. I remember we talked about if it was going to be something that you had to assemble, or if it was going to come assembled, or if it was just the roof rack or something like that.
I'm just excited for that because my other one doesn't have the stretcher. Or that much detail. I'm really happy about that.
So, being that we have some time yet, I'm going to open something that I received last week. Because I haven't opened it. Until now.
Until now. He hasn't opened it yet. Until now. You see him opening it.
Oh, shoulder don't feel me now.
He's still opening it. Whoa.
So this is the static. What do they call them? Static. It's not Static 6.
Yeah, it is.
Might be called Static 6.
Static 6. Dr. Nocturnal. Doc Nocturnal.
Right there.
Only it was hard to read because it was mirrored. I'm not though.
But
you can read my sign.
You shut your face.
Okay.
Well, no, okay, shut. It was right in front of my face too.
I know.
I'll fucking kill you.
I know some things.
So, yeah, this is the first time I'm actually seeing one of the Mezco Static 6 in person. I'm curious how this looks. Oh, I don't know where side is out. I should probably stand up.
Would help.
Easier. What?
I just thought of something that could help.
What?
Another camera.
Shut your face!
No, I'm saying you switch.
I'm kidding. I have another camera.
Yell at me. I'm not doing it.
I wasn't expecting to do this, so I don't have that much space on my table. On my tablet.
His name is Cousin Larry Appleton.
If I'm capable of opening it on the tablet.
I would like a hamburger.
Ow.
The box has the tag team. The running commentary. I can hashtag this as an unboxing video.
Now you can if you want to.
Oh my fuck. This is going where?
Fucking Christ. Oh my god. I fucking murder everything in the world. Like, what more can I do? It's upside down.
Try not to laugh, but god damn it.
Seriously, this is fucking stupid.
I don't know how to really vamp on this one. Look, it is a stuffed Egon Spangler.
This is a small statue. Like, this is the same shit that I have to do with my fucking Prime 1 statues.
So let me ask you, I was
70 pounds.
gonna say, how easy was it for you to open? You know, I just realized I've been having this mic here the whole time. It doesn't even work right now. How easy was it to open the fucking idiot? How easy was it to open the Godzilla one?
I have to do that on my bed.
Oh,
I put the box on the bed and I literally push from the bottom.
yeah, I remember mine.
Or like I get on the ground and I put my fucking legs in the box.
That'll do it. That'll do it too.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do, pig. This is going.
Huh?
This is going well.
Well, I got it open. Poof.
There you go.
Fumes. So we have the base, which is already pretty cool.
Wow. Pretty hot.
Ooh. This looks awesome. Look at the detail on it.
Dude, that's pretty awesome.
That looks great. His boots look really good. Damn.
Whoa. He's got no head.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That plugged in nice and easily. Open mouth or closed mouth?
Open.
Interesting. So we're not really told much about this character, but I don't know if like he has a skull head or if he has a mask like Taskmaster. But if you look on the inside of this, it looks like there's almost another set of teeth back there. You probably won't be able to see it. Probably not.
Really not.
But oh, he has a few different arms.
He has different arms, you said?
He has a few different arms, yeah. I'm going to go with the Tommy gun, which is, it's a pretty simple design of a Tommy gun, but it's in line with what the character is. Like it has the right amount of detail, I think.
I've been trying to fix my microphone the entire while you've been doing this. So I am watching and answering you, but sometimes you can't hear me.
Oh no, you're fine.
I just want to let you know. I'm like, I'm not ignoring you, dude.
I forgot that he wears a cape. Wait, how does this work? There are instructions, thankfully. So I need to look at them. Okay, so the instructions suck.
That's a good sign. That's great.
Huh. I wonder. That might be how it's supposed to go. Capes are always weird with statues. Like, I don't know. It's always kind of, I don't know. I guess that's how it's supposed to go. It's kind of tucked in down there.
I was gonna say, yeah. Yeah.
So, like, now I'm worried his head's gonna pop off.
Well, his head probably is gonna pop off.
And then the other arm.
Nice. That's awesome.
It's so cool.
That's awesome. I love that. That's pretty badass. What?
I'm just laughing at the statue.
Oh. Like, what are you talking about?
He does have a pistol that goes on the back. It's in a holster. It just clips into this little slot. I'll probably have to mess around with his cape some more, but just for now, doing that. But he also comes with. Oh, okay. So he comes with this other arm that's holding the pistol
Oh,
that has smoke coming out of it, and then he actually has an empty holster that you would put on his back, where I put that holstered pistol. This is rich detail.
it's a lot of detail, yes. Sorry.
I found a little skull.
You found a little skull.
Yeah. So there's a few accessories in here that I found kind of tucked away. I don't know what they're for yet. So one is, oh shit. So he has another. Where is this? Static.
Ouch!
No, it was sticking to me.
Get off me.
Oh, okay. Here we go. So this is his Tommy gun. It folds down, and it has its own holster.
Oh,
Yeah.
holy shit.
So that's the gun he's holding, and when you have him holding that, he has a holster for it, and it makes a lot more sense that this goes on his side. Can't see because of my hair right there, and then this goes on his back. Yep, there. That's nice and snug now. Okay, cool. The other little thing I found is a skull. I don't know what the hell it is. It's just a skull on a peg, which looks like...
That would be some poor soul he killed.
Oh, here it is. I don't know why it comes off, but it goes right in his chest. Right like that.
Yeah, in his goddamn chest!
So it's a little unbalanced. It's not that unbalanced, but like it can wobble if you mess with it at all. But yeah.
I like it.
I like it a lot. There's some really cool detailing on the base. All throughout the figure, I kind of captured it as best I could. But yeah, this is really cool. I'm really glad I bought this thing. I think it was only $250.
That's not bad for how much you paid. Not at all.
No, this is really cool. So, Dan, you don't know. I don't know if anyone will watch and know, but this is one of Mezco's original characters. They have a
I didn't know.
6-inch figure. They have a 6-inch figure that came out, and then he came with a comic book. And he's basically kind of a monster. He's like a Van Helsing type.
Got it.
The comic that he came with, one of them, he's killing this whole tribe of natives because there's some possessed thing that's turning them into psychopaths that are like murderous. It's a little weird, yeah. But like they're so a lot of what Mezco does is almost Silver Age type of stuff.
Yeah.
So like hence the Tommy gun and everything. It's almost on the verge of being steampunk, but it's not quite there. And then we see a lot of things that have to do with like the ancient pyramids and like all kinds of different exploring temples and whatnot like that. So like I know one of the other characters in this is a guy who opens like some kind of sarcophagus or a chest, and there's this golden emblem that he touches and it turns him into this weird creature. So Doc Nocturnal, like one of Doc Nocturnal's enemies is a gorilla mummy. And then apparently there's also a Frankenstein monster type of gorilla.
Well, not anymore. He's dead.
I don't know if they've given him a specific enemy. So there's also Atticus Doom, who's one of the Mezco original characters, and he's more of a Doctor Strange type. He's like a kind of a mix of Doctor Strange and Doctor Fate. And his enemy is Bartholomew Vex. But I don't think that they've given Doc Nocturnal a specific like named enemy yet. It'd be cool if they did. But yeah,
I can't see anything.
Yeah, I don't think that they've given him like a named foe yet. I'm curious what that would be like. And I would also actually, being that Pete and I have talked about vehicles on the stream and I have a Doc Nocturnal statue in front of me, I would like to see Mezco do his vehicle, which you see a picture of in the comic that came with him. and it's like like an old roadster type thing. But yeah, this is a really cool statue.
Oh, that's awesome. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck you, man. There we go.
What?
Hey, fuck you, man.
Oh my god, why?
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, so this is I forgot this is coming out with the 5-point set.
Land Reaper.
The Land Reaper.
That's awesome.
I would like to see them do like a 1/6, a 1/12 version of this.
Put him in there.
What?
Put him in there.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is for I don't even know, like a 4-inch scale. But yeah, come on, make it 12, a 12.
Yeah, let's go, assholes.
Make it 6-inch version of it. It would be so cool.
Stupid bastards. Let's move.
Don't call them stupid bastards, Dion. You're making hurtful things.
Here, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Nobody cares.
I care.
Nobody cares.
But otherwise, that's all I have today. Thanks for coming in. Stream's over. Bye. No, I'm kidding. That is
the director's not ready.
What?
The director wasn't ready.
I know, that's why I did that so fast. So basically, I'm wrapping up though.
Yeah.
If you like what you see here, we're
I'm so sorry. What?
I was just trying to match my arm up with yours.
Oh, here, wait. Let's see.
This is not worth it.
It's not.
Anyway,
Jesus.
So if you, for some reason you enjoyed tonight's stream, we are live every Sunday at 8. Usually there's another person here, but he has like a life outside of this, so
no, he doesn't. He just
whatever. All he does is have that life, and then 3D printing and designing stuff. So we let him have off once in a while.
Ooh, I have children. Ooh.
Well, his family. Yeah, we went over that. We
Ooh,
don't have to rehash. We don't have to rehash that bit.
Ooh, all jokes, they're better when they're rehashed
and explained. But no, normally
it's
Pete's
not
here.
funny until you explain it.
I just hurt my toe. Pete is normally here. Pete manages our Instagram account. He basically runs the website. Does most of the designing, as we've said before. I do a few things here and there, and then there are things that eventually I'll finish, but probably not, and maybe I will. If you want to check out what Pete and sometimes I are working on, you can follow us at Shadow Moses 112 on Instagram. It's the logo with color, or no, it's the is it the black and white logo, or
it's the black and white logo? It's that
okay.
One.
Well, I mixed
the big one that's been in the corner here. Let me get my big bald forehead. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, Shadow Moses 112 at Instagram. Pete's really good about posting all sorts of stuff on there, progress pictures of things that he's picked up, different things that he's reviewing. He's much more active in reviewing than I am because I don't really have the space for it. And he's better at
proven by you trying to open the box tonight.
Well, he's also better at keeping it in a digestible format. Like when I've done a few reviews, they were over an hour long, and not everybody has the time to do that. But yeah, by all means, follow us on Instagram. Pete's really active there. If you have questions about our things, you could go to our website. shadowmoses112.com is the bottom banner there. But you could also reach out on the Instagram. If there's anything that you're interested in, check out our website because we have a lot more than we realize there. We find ourselves constantly remembering that we have things that we've done. We have a lot of different things that we're working on. I'm working on some vehicles. Pete's working on refreshes, and Pete's also working on different things that we haven't offered and trying to figure out how to make those into a reality. I want to say that's all, but I don't remember. I think that's it though. Yeah. So otherwise, Dan is now our producer of our show. Yeah, it sucks for you guys because like he doesn't have his own Twitch or anything like that where he does other podcasts.
That my friends on radio that can promote anytime.
Enough. I don't want anything from you but production. Yes. Don't. I'm kidding. I'm staring you down.
Oh, I wasn't looking.
I noticed.
Sorry.
This is that lip I'm talking about.
I'll show you a lip.
If I had water, I'd spray it on you.
No, you wouldn't.
Anyway, so yeah, Dan is our producer. You can find him at DanLaw83 on like all things.
Except for Grinder. It's a hidden one. I thought it was funny.
Just unnecessary.
Why?
Unnecessary.
Hairy
People
guys need
stopped
love
watching.
soon.
People stopped watching.
That's
5
not why.
minutes in. What's this? We're not authorized to share that.
I authorized it.
Oh, that's your website that you run. Yeah. So actually, that's another thing is if you need websites and stuff, Dan does all that stuff too. So
Don't
yeah,
promote me.
Might as well give him a little bit of promotion from when we can here and there. So yeah, he's DanLaw83 at all things where he likes to fight with people in ways that I don't care about. And then he also runs the Preston and Steve Rock website. So anyone up in the Philadelphia, that area,
The Delaware Valley.
Yeah, you're likely familiar with Preston and Steve's radio show.
You are, for one reason.
Yeah, being your friend.
No, It's Always Sunny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in a few episodes of It's Always Sunny, too. But otherwise, thanks for stopping in. Charles, you suck because you said you were going to get drunk and come in the comments, and you didn't. So
you motherfucker.
Dan, you don't know him like that.
Oh.
Charles.
I'm sorry. Sir, motherfucker.
Please excuse Dan for that outburst, but
don't excuse me.
Mine.
Fuck you. Don't lie to your friends and not support them, like all my friends do.
Hey now, I said I wasn't home. And then you deleted the message reply to that before.
Yeah, because I didn't want you to be serious and then I'm going to leave the chat. Isn't that funny? I even forgot what I said. Oh, I said, we'll watch it later, pussy. And I was like, well, I didn't put an LOL on there, so let me make sure he doesn't see. I don't care if you're mad now.
I was replying to that while I was at a stoplight.
Well, don't do that.
I'm admitting to a crime on YouTube.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
And just like when Rocky admitted to that crime. I don't care.
What?
Anyway,
I don't remember that one.
We're playing Star Wars, and he was watching the stream while he was driving home, and you said, well, just remember, kids, don't do that. I said, I don't care. I don't have a disclaimer. Do whatever you got. Not my fault.
Yeah, Battlefront was some fun times.
Yeah, we should play it again.
It's a broken game. We should really play Helldivers again.
We are Thursday.
Are we finishing Suicide Squad?
Okay, we'll play Suicide Squad.
Well, I think we're almost done.
So we'll start with Suicide Squad, then we'll have time, yeah.
So Pete and I have talked about Suicide Squad. This is like bonus content or some shit. I don't know. But Dan's here, and Dan has actually also played Suicide Squad with, and I'm glad we're doing this at the end, so anyone who didn't give a shit can like drop off. But like, dude, I'm having a lot of fun with that game.
Well, today I learned. Why am I talking to this still? Today I learned that I am a shill because I like that game, and my only response to that is I wish.
Like, why?
Please pay me.
Why does it make you a shill? Because you like a game that is objectively fun and has a good story.
Well, he was also mad that I liked anything new Star Wars.
Oh.
I don't really have to explain the rest of that. Well, he was arguing with Badass, which is never usually a good idea when it comes to Star Wars. It's like you come to me with Genesis didn't do... That's not true.
Yeah, Phil Collins can't drum 9/8.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you why you're wrong and give you 4 examples. It's nothing I would do with Badass. Actually, Leia, I would never do that. Well, somebody was giving her really hardcore crap about the light whips.
Are they a new thing?
No, that's the thing. He was saying they're new. They're not.
I meant, are they being introduced in the new series?
They are being brought back. Yes, they're in the Acolyte.
Okay.
And this guy was really mad that was happening, and he called her a tourist. I'm getting back to the point. He called her a tourist, and I was like, that's just not something I'd go for, man. I'm telling you, she probably knows something you don't. They were only introduced to this comic book, and then before I answered again, I looked it up, and it's been used a bunch, not just once. Oh, God, it's been used in the 1980s Star Wars 77 comic book, and it's been reintroduced and weaved in and out of stories since then.
Okay.
Just I can't remember the list, but it's on
Yeah.
Twitter. But it's been used. It's been
Right.
used in comics, audiobooks, and it's been canonized. It's been used. So they're
Well,
coming.
okay, but to counter you, it hasn't been canonized because
But
Disney
he
said
didn't say
none of
that.
that's canon.
I know, but he didn't say that.
Yeah, no, I
He
mean,
had the chance.
no, he's wrong to say that it's a brand new thing because it does exist. The problem is he didn't say this is the first time it's been in this universe because then, yes, you're
I
correct.
was leading the horse to water, and he wouldn't bite. He just cursed. And then
Yeah,
all of a
that's
sudden,
surprising.
he brought up, well, someone who likes Suicide Squad just makes you a shill and your opinion invalid. And I said, because I guess he went back on my timeline. The latest video we did that I put out with you and I was
Yeah.
the Suicide Squad. And so he was like, I'm blocking you because you like that.
Okay.
Okay.
You're an idiot, dude.
And I said, oh, am I sorry? I didn't hate something you also hated and it hurt your feelings? I'm sorry. Are you kidding?
What?
I'm not letting him in.
Let him in.
No!
Let him in.
No, I'm not letting him in.
Let him in. Hey, Pete, we're talking about Suicide Squad.
Yeah, we're talking about Suicide Squad, Pete.
You guys were just talking about Star Wars.
Well, I was telling this. Yeah,
Talking
so
about why Dan's a shill.
yeah, he was telling me I'm a shill because I like that I was. Oh, he was wrong about the light whips. So he blocked Ash because he was wrong about those. Then he blocked me because I liked the Suicide Squad game.
This happens way too much. Like people are saying, like, "Oh, Rage Against the Machine's too woke. We can't listen to them anymore."
They want to be fucking political now.
My favorite is when Roger Waters toured, not this last time, the time before that, and he had the song, he reappropriated a song he wrote in 77 for Animals against Donald Trump and just had all kinds of mockery images. And people were coming at him going, why is he going to get political all of a sudden? Roger Waters? The guy who made a career writing about his dead dad from World War II, dude? That's new.
I got one that's completely relevant, and it just happened.
Go.
So NECA's releasing an Elvira figure.
I saw
with the rainbow.
Yes.
With the rainbow costume. And everybody's
Dan,
like, when the fuck is Elvira a lesbian? I was like,
oh my God.
Oh, newsflash. The actress
Bro
has been in a fucking same-sex relationship since her husband passed away. They got divorced or something like that.
The moss effect has moss texture.
Oh, here, let me use it.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Like snozberries, but the Moz effect tastes like Moz effect. Elvira Rainbow. Yeah, I saw that release the other day.
It's on Big Bad Toy Store, Dan.
Yeah, I'm already there. And I kept going because I saw the comments started piling. I'm like, I am not getting involved on that one.
I hate when people use woke as like a belittling term because it just, the opposite of that is asleep. So like
I didn't even think of that, Pete. I didn't even go that deep with it.
Where are you going with this? Like, oh, they're trying to be woke.
And like you're just trying to be a sheeple?
She's just gay. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
She's a queer. Stupid.
Did you pull
I don't know what to tell you.
Then they're trying to spin it. Well, like Elvira, the character is not a lesbian, even though the actress is. I was like, what?
Oh,
she's
shut
she's
up.
the one promoting the product. You idiot. Like, she's holding the toy saying, buy this. This is coming out from me. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like,
Pete, this happened last NHL season. They have had Pride nights for years. Years, Pete. Not just recently. 20 goddamn years. Military night, Pride night, hot dog night, fuck beans night, all kinds of stuff.
Halloween night, right?
Yeah, Star Wars night, Marvel Heroes night. They've had it for years. Last season, one of the Flyers protested Pride night, which good job, by not wearing a Pride jersey for warm-ups. And now there are no more Pride night jerseys. None of the league does it anymore. And at the beginning of this last season, they tried to ban Pride tape on hockey sticks, and a lot of players said, well, fuck you, I have a gay sister, I'm going to wear my Pride tape anyway.
So did those guys get fined? Were they penalized?
No, because they were going to get fined, and the league said, all right, perhaps not. Never mind.
It's a slippery slope.
It's like, because these guys are millionaires, they'll pay the fine.
Yeah. Well, it's not just that, man. Imagine the backlash of the supporters that do support Pride, and then for them to get fined for putting tape on their fucking stick.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's the same. I don't want to go too deep with it. It's the same group of people that say trans folk didn't exist till the 90s.
You can't win. You can't win with everybody.
Jesus Christ, you're stupid. I'm sorry. You're a stupid person. Anyway, Matt, I'm glad it took one episode for us to get political with Pete.
Dude, you already started getting political early on when COVID came up, and you were like,
What the fuck are you talking about? I will edit you right out of this episode.
Masking doesn't work.
Oh, shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, man. That reminds me. So one of the podcasts I listen to is it's the Dollop, but they do a separate one called the Pastimes. And
moping.
What?
Public mopery.
Oh yeah. So the Pastimes, they basically pull a random article up and go through it. And this one recent episode, they keep shitting on Chris D'Elia so much. It's amazing. Like the article is from like the 1800s, but like someone makes a reference to Chris D'Elia, and it's just so fucking funny.
Gee,
it's so
Matt,
good.
that wouldn't be because Chris D'Elia got caught texting a minor on Snapchat and then got busted for it.
It was so funny because Gareth kept saying friend of show, like sarcastically.
Have you ever seen that footage when he realizes he's fucked?
No.
There's footage of the moment that Chris D'Elia realized, oh.
He's not fucked. He still does comedy. He still has a career.
Air quote. Wait, well, cancel culture, I was told.
Yeah, cancel culture is a real thing, dude.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's why Kevin Spacey is like not doing anything at all.
And how's Louis C.K.? He died, right?
Apparently, he's making a comeback.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait, was Donald Trump?
A lot of comedians are on his side as far as letting Louis C.K. get a second chance. They're like, oh, he's just masturbating in front of women, like Randy.
Oh, is that it? I didn't know. Yeah. Listen, all the times I could have masturbated in school, I didn't know you were just allowed to do that.
Yeah. Just whip it out.
Matt is going to kill me.
Why?
Offline, because I'm assuming this is lines you don't want to cross.
I don't particularly care. I brought up Chris D'Elia being a fucking dork.
No, but there's a video of him on a podcast with his friends.
Joe Rogan?
Talk about... No, I don't remember it was them just sitting around the living room with the mics hooked up to and they're talking about Snapchat and how Chris goes,
he was like, well, they don't stay for chats or something.
Yeah, the message here, and then the guy was like, yeah, but you just screenshot it, and then the camera zooms in on Chris going, oh, and then he's quiet for like 5 minutes. So in his head, he's just going, oh,
gears are turning.
And like the next week, hey, by the way, it made me never mind. That's it. He was still out of it anyway. What were we talking about?
We went down the rabbit hole, huh?
Yeah, we did. Well, Elvira's gay.
Deal with it.
Yeah. Jerk-offs. There it is.
His mother ended up finding it.
Finding it? What do you mean? Snapchat goes away, right?
He probably saved it. You can screen record, take screenshots.
You gotta know that's gonna happen.
You just see his fucking world go. Oh,
that's amazing.
So he has.
Yeah. It's like when you lie to your parents and then they're talking about the scenario in which they discovered it, and you're like, "Oh, okay."
Oops.
Hold the turd.
Yeah, no, he. I guarantee he crapped that chair.
Hey, what's up, Montauk? We're getting political. Not really. We're talking about Chris D'Elia because I never saw the video of him discovering.
I don't like Chris D'Elia anyway.
Yeah, he was good in his episode of Workaholics, where ironically he plays a pedophile.
He was a pedophile.
He's Beaver Hole 69.
He used to show up in the At Midnight show before they also tried to cancel Chris Hardwick for not doing anything or whatever.
What'd Chris Hardwick do?
He didn't do anything. That's the point.
Yeah.
I don't really, Pete. I'm not trying to be sarcastic. It was like he was mean to me. Well, no, he wasn't.
They call it canceling, but he was just fired.
Yeah, they just fired him, and it was like, but I didn't do anything. Well, you're fired anyway. And then the Nerdist went to shit because he stopped doing it.
Oh, you know what's insane, Pete?
And
So
the Clown Posse?
what?
The Clown Posse?
Yes, but you know how I collect these Halo figures? The Spartan Fred figure sells for over $200 on eBay.
$200.
Yeah, this is a $20 figure. For some reason, Spartan Fred sells for $200.
Is it because his name is Fred?
It's just him. It's not a Grinya or any of the other ones. It's specifically the Spartan Fred figure. And there's a small part of me that's like,
Fred's the man, bro.
I could use $200.
Wait a second. He's been accused twice?
Fred? No.
No, Crystalia. There was a second group of allegations last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's over now. Yeah. Well, yeah.
They can search your internet history? Ooh.
Who is I know who that is.
Who?
Montauk Reeve.
I don't think you do.
He's been in my streams before. They've been in my streams before. His drunk
Okay.
girl impersonation is spot on, yes. What year is it? Well, last year, apparently, Montauk.
No, he asked that earlier.
I know. I was being sarcastic, Matt. Thank you. Let me do my thing, and you do yours.
Oh.
That wasn't a burn.
Pete, I'll send you the StreamYard link later. This guy's ridden our coattails long enough.
Oh, man. I forgot to check that Twitter to see if he caught on yet.
Well, I mean, he does 3D printing and stuff like that. So
he did it before anybody.
He invented 3D printing.
He invented being
goof.
bald and stupid, too.
So actually, yeah, and a few new developments in the 3D printing world. Anycubic is putting out a 14K resin printer, which is nuts. But when you think about the level of detail you might want to achieve, it could be worth it. And then
I was gonna say I blasted that 14K before because I was like, who the fuck is gonna see that level of detail? The eye only sees like what, 8K, 4K. And then somebody printed out something that was supposed to have like a handle on it and like this big of a scale, and the fucking handle came out perfect. I was like, that's why you would need 14K. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's basically just allows you to get that little bit extra because like I was printing a little handgun in it with my level of insanity. I wanted to have it be super detailed, and like I had the Shadow Moses logo on the actual like grip of the gun, and it was gonna slide and it was gonna have a magazine and everything. Couldn't do that on my Elegoo, the one I have.
You know what the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is?
A few letters.
It's a little bit extra.
It's a little bit extra. But yeah, I couldn't do that on the Elegoo that I got from you, Pete. I could probably do it on the Mars,
Yeah.
or the Saturn, because that's what I have. But I would definitely be able to do it on the 14K. So I don't know. I'm curious to see how what that price point will be.
Buy it. Let's see it.
It's not out yet, is it?
No, I don't think it is actually. No.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's out yet. I don't have the money to drop $500 on a new printer. I already have 6 fucking printers here.
You have 6 of them?
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
That I don't use. Yeah.
That's bullshit.
I'm about to say I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a dryer machine, like a cure station.
Yeah, I have the cure station too. And at some point, the Orange Storm Giga will be shipped out.
That's like 4 printers in one. So
yeah.
Matt said he's gonna 3D print his first house with that.
I never said that. So
prices are too high, so he's just gonna buy film.
Why you always lying?
Oh my God. You can 3D print a Ghostbusters firehouse down.
It's true. You can do anything if you put your mind to it.
That's true. That's what I heard.
Except fly.
Well,
Without a plane or something.
I mean,
Hey, if Samuel Jackson and The Rock can do it, then I can do it.
listen, it's not the fall that gets you. It's a sudden stop at the end.
That's right.
There
You know
weren't
you know what I'm thinking? Aim for the bushes.
Aim for the bushes. Hey, there have been people that have fallen skydiving that have survived.
There weren't even bushes. There wasn't even an
True.
awning or anything.
It was just straight concrete.
It's so good because it shows them fall the whole fucking way.
What are you talking about?
The other guys.
Oh, that's
You didn't catch the reference? I thought you knew.
No,
He's never seen it.
I've seen that scene. You've sent it to me.
Oh, okay.
And I watched it thinking this is a bit, and I was expecting something at the end, and I'm like, no, they're fucking dead. Huh.
It's so good. Oh,
There's like
it's
a
so
whole
good.
whisper fight scene after that too.
It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you using his head. He's like, he doesn't mean that. That's a hyperbole, just a really strange one. Yeah, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you using Alan's head. So Pete, we did show the things you're working on and the refreshes. Was there anything specific you wanted to talk about with the arcade?
No, because I was hoping to come home and the print would be done and I could piece it together on camera, but it ran out of filament. So
Well, on the bright side, these new printers, they'll just be like, I can't print until I get more filament. And then
I'm like, hey,
just
buddy,
give it more filament.
I got you more filament. He's like, yay!
Yeah.
But yeah, I have nothing. So tomorrow maybe I'll have something.
So the Cobra 2s are working well for you?
Yes. I think the issue is pushing them to the limit causes something on the motherboard to overheat, which eventually messes up your Y-axis back and forth. So my idea was let's buy 2 so I could offload some of that work science.
So you're thinking that running it nonstop, getting those 100 hours sometimes in the first 2 days you have the machine is what kills it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should build a printer to last, first of all, Anycubic. Like, fuck you. All right? I should be able to push to the limit whatever the fuck I want. I shouldn't have to worry about something burning out. But I love the printer that much I bought a second one because it's affordable.
It's a really good price. And it was on sale too, right?
It was on sale. It was an extra $100 off. I think originally MSRP is like $600.
Yeah.
Amazon had it for $4.99, and I picked it up for $400.
And then did you how are you liking the V3 KE?
It prints better than the Cobra on smaller items. So I did a couple of the blue mailbox, and for some reason it looks like the nozzle wants to, I guess it's printing so fast that it kind of looks like it's squishing into the top, whereas the KE does not have that issue.
Okay.
But other than that, yeah, I would say that the Cobra Max is good for like flatter parts faster, whereas the KE you could print your smaller items better, smaller, taller. But I haven't did anything like helmets or anything like that yet. And I don't plan to, so we'll see.
I would like to eventually get into stuff like that. I need to figure out. There's a third-party software that you can get for breaking down STL files into digestible sizes so that you can print them on like these smaller printers. But like the Orange Storm really, the Giga does really change the game and how much more print area you get.
I think you could do that with like Anycubic Slicer. There's a cut button.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, no. So the software I'm talking about actually adjusts the STL file with a plug. So it'll break it up into sizes that you can print on your whatever printer you have it set up for.
Like an anal plug?
Not quite. But it'll make like the male end and the female end so that when you have the two parts that you print, they'll snugly fit together, and then you'll be able to build your mold basically like that rather than designing the plugs yourself.
I know it's getting sexy in here. Yeah, gotta slow it down, buddy.
Rather than designing that female end yourself and then the male end that you're gonna plug into that and then make sure it's snug as you do it, you're just gonna use this software and it designs it so that it's nice and snug automatically rather than sizing down.
Show me
everything.
again, Matt. How does it do it?
So rather than
Like-
having to
like
design
that?
it so that it fits in there nicely, because if you don't design it properly, you get in there and it doesn't do that. It like
Right.
you
It-
can't
it'll-
get
it
it to
won't-
hit that
yeah.
sweet spot
Right,
where
right,
it's
right, right.
supposed to just stay in there.
Like
Like,
the
you're
hook in,
like,
yeah.
it just
Just gotta-
falls out like a hot
Right,
dog
right.
in a
Feels like a
hallway.
bag of sand.
It's like a
Right.
hot dog in a hallway. But realistically, you want it to fit in there like just perfectly so that it's nice and snug. And then when you have your whole model assembled, it's not going to fall apart.
Yeah, if
I
you're
don't
doing
know.
resin, make sure you use gloves because if you don't have any gloves, no love.
Only water-based lubricants, kids.
That's correct.
Yeah, and you want to use something that's safe for your skin.
Hmm
Yeah.
And don't lie about being allergic to latex. Just put the rubber on.
Exactly.
Wait, what are we talking about?
I usually, honestly, the gloves I got from Walgreens were perfect for dealing with resin prints. So,
Oh.
like, because normally I have like glove sizes are either fucking wrong, but the large gloves I got from Walgreens were actually great, and I didn't have to worry about the resin getting all over my hands and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
And
So
if you can't tolerate the print, just alcohol works just fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I know that they make some resins that you can wash and cure with water, but like, and it's probably more easily disposed of when you're doing that because like you could boil away the water, I guess. But with the alcohol, actually thinking about it, you probably want to use the water based, the ones that you can wash with the water, just because then you could literally just boil away the water. When you use the alcohol resins, you just have this giant tub of alcohol with resin in it, so it's poison and poison.
What was that about beating the dead horse? I feel like. Man.
What about beaten? And look at it this way: when it doesn't work
Beating off
out,
the horse?
when it doesn't work out, you just turn to alcohol. It all makes sense.
Fuck it, yeah.
I'm so glad I'm here for this.
I actually wasn't beating a dead horse or anything like that.
No, I know that. We're kidding. It's about beating your. Come on, Matt. You're making a masturbation joke.
Nothing goes over my head.
Yeah.
I'm too fast. I'd catch it.
Except for the shot. Except for the shot right over my money shot.
Jesus Christ! It took one stream down.
Tomorrow, I do plan on going back to the phone booth. So everything is done, like the payphone receiver.
Oh, the model. I was like,
Yeah,
why go to a phone booth?
Yeah. Going back on topic.
The
The phone booth is the last thing that I plan on.
I'll sit out.
But yeah, no, I think everything I shared is good to go. As you can see, the prints are coming out great. The fire hydrant looks amazing. It's just the phone booth is.
Do you have the fire hydrant handy? Because we really can't see the detail in the picture.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
One.
There's a nice shot of a fan there. He died.
I think he broke everything.
He's not coming back alive, folks.
Sounded like whiplash or something.
My hair right now is 1981 Phil Collins. It's just bad. Give up.
Here he comes.
Calm joke.
I just
So
showed
this one
these.
has wider pegs on the bottom, so to prevent snapping. But this was printed on the KE. As
Oh.
you can see, it looks fucking fantastic. This is the trash can. I plan on printing this in green too. The only thing that I don't like about this is there's a gnarly Z band right there. But other than that, this is beautiful.
Yeah, it looks really good.
They slide in perfectly. And then the fire hydrant. Voila. That looks good.
Yeah, you can see all the bolts on the big nozzle.
Now, this one's a mistake because I printed the support bases too close to the print.
Yeah, I saw it. You can see the bottom of it's all goopy.
Yeah.
Too tired for this shit.
I'm printing the version 2 of the arcades. Once that's tested and working, it's going to be a process to resize all those freaking...
Sorry, Pete.
all those decals back to the new models. So that's going to be a pain in the ass. But I guess as orders come in, I will upgrade the decals to fit. But there's a couple I need to get a jump on, like the Marvel vs. Capcom, because that was pieced together to fit that specific cabinet. So hopefully I saved the PSD file so I can go back and fix it. And that's it. That's all I got.
All right, cool. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I signed off 30 minutes ago, but we could do it again if you want to.
Yeah. Pick up the toy with the feet. Do that. It's gonna be awesome. It's a succubus. Succubuses are awesome.
From the darkness.
Just collect Bushido statues,
rise
Pete.
a succubus.
It's not really my thing, to be honest. But I
I
thought she
don't-
was a really cool looking figure, and I think the fucking feet package should have came with the goddamn thing, but that's fine. The figure's only like $45.
Wait, what does the figure come with instead of those feet normally?
2 pairs of shoes, 2 face sculpts, 6 sets of hands, a book.
Well, I was more so curious, like what the fuck were at the bottom of the legs, because I made a joke saying that she had hooves, but if she had shoes on, that makes sense.
yeah, she had heels, 2 sets of heels.
Okay.
So if she's a succubus, it better be fucking heels. Get me wrong. Oh, he's typing. Look out.
Well, I'm looking for the 5K. You guys probably already showed it. I'll probably go back.
We did.
We did. We also pulled up a God of War figure that I don't think we've seen before.
That I saw your reaction. You're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Pay more attention, Matt. You'd see that shit when it comes up. This is such an awkward add-on, but I was like, man, this is.
See, what's really interesting about these feet is that when you have the foot, there's a peg that goes into the foot. This is the weirdest one of the weirdest things you could buy. And yeah, I'm shaming people who buy it. Buy it.
Buy it. I'm shaming people who buy it.
I'm shaming people who buy it.
I'm gonna regret searching this. I know.
Why?
Oh no, because my safe search is off, of course. Because I wanted to see original feet.
Oh, I think the top comes off too. Like, there's a couple pictures where she's covering up.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah. I think
So
yeah.
inappropriate.
Oh, right there,
It's
right there. Second
fucking-
row, second picture.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
It's so unnecessary.
right.
That is unnecessary. Well,
Right.
why?
No, the thing I thought of immediately was like a Dusk Till Dawn thing. So like when Selma Hayek is pouring the alcohol down her fucking feet into Quentin Tarantino's mouth. It's Selma Hayek.
It's Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, but that
I
could be
don't-
your mouth, Dan.
But I'm not disgusting.
If
All right,
Selma said,
debatable. If
Selma
Selma
said you wanna
told
do
me
a shot,
to eat the corn out of her poop, I would. Does that answer your question?
I don't have a scat fetish, so
The string
I
is
don't
over.
either.
on that
I
one.
don't either. I'm just saying.
I'm going to have to press on that one.
I'm just telling you. No, my question legitimately was, those figures, do they make them for the clothes to come off? What's the point?
Oh, that's a good question. I've never heard of this studio outside of this figure, but the
Those are
price
hooves.
tag-
I swear to God, those are hooves.
Those are
No, they're
hooves.
not.
Well, I mean, they're shoes, but they're hooves.
Those are
No.
hooves. Those
They
are
look
fucking
like hooves. Yeah, because those are the high heels and those are the hooves.
Oh, I thought that was another set of heels when I saw that
Yeah.
picture.
See? They are hooves. Those are hooves, dude. 100%.
Is that a whip?
I hope so. Yeah, that would be a whip.
Yep. She's incredible.
Yeah, dude, those are hooves.
Yeah.
Confirmed. This is for research, folks.
By definition, she is succubus. She is a succubus.
I hope she does. Wait, what?
I didn't
kidding.
say she's sucking a bus. I said she's
Oh,
a succubus.
I bet you. Never mind. I'm going to cross the mat line.
Don't do it, Dan.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not. But I used to see these at the back of the toy collecting magazines I used to read all the time. I'm like, but why? Don't get me wrong. But what do you do with that? You know what? Don't answer that.
You make
Never
a
mind.
sequel to Grandma's Boy.
Is she using the whip to cover her nips?
There you go. There are the tops off. There you go. Okay. Answer my question.
My wife should not see this toy when it comes in.
So,
Neither should your children.
All right.
hey kids, come here. I want to show you my new toy.
Hey, check out the nips on this one.
Yeah,
Fuck. Sleeping on the couch.
exactly.
Oh my god.
What? What does
Oh,
it mean?
I wasn't saying anything to you. I was saying it about that
I wanna
fucking
go back to
thing.
this. I
that
wanna
some
You know you're gonna buy
weirdo
it. You know
created.
you're gonna buy it, Matt. You're gonna cave.
I am
but
not
man,
gonna buy that.
Look at the
Jesus.
articulation on that one.
The joints look
She
worse than
could
a
do a full
Revoltech
split.
figure. The joints
I-
are worse than a Revoltech figure, dude.
I would only order her with the hope if she came to life and she would do a flip on. Never mind.
Your wife is watching, sir.
She can't do the flip. She knows.
Baby, do the flip. Can't do the
She
flip.
can.
I'm getting this figure.
It's not. Well, then I'm getting this figure. Okay. All right. Well, that's the end of Shadow Cast.
We casted that Shadow.
It's been a shadow. It's casted.
Pete, finish up Fallout so we can talk about it next week.
Oh man, is it good though? Like, I'm not into Fallout like that. So like, I'm like taking my time with it, like enjoying like bits by bits.
Where are you in the show right now?
Let me see. They tried to kill the ghoul in the western area where they were trying to get the head. She got the head. She got eaten by a thing, or her shoe got eaten by the thing. And then the guy with the metal suit found her, and then they teamed up, and that's it. Never played a Fallout game. So guy, metal suit, girl, head, foot, thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of Fallout, the succubus figure. No, I'm sorry. Go back. I'll leave.
Was that a mutant axolotl in the episode, by the way?
Yeah, it was.
That's fucking awesome. So cool. So
yeah,
fun.
I'm not familiar with that from the games. I was curious about that because it's kind of fucking weird.
You know, they're researching the axolotl to see if we could possibly grow back human limbs by harvesting its DNA.
Right. The axolotl has amazing regenerative abilities. They're looking at it for a few different reasons, but one of them, is for regeneration.
But because of that, they're also going extinct.
Yep.
Way to go, humanity.
I know this because I was playing Minecraft and they had axolotls in the game. I was like, how the fuck do you pronounce that thing's name? Because I've heard of them before. And it was driving me crazy because I would see them in the jungle and I was like, I don't know how to say this thing's name, but it is axolotl.
Oh, wow.
Yay, knowledge. Did you see the D&D meme thing I sent you?
Yeah.
Well,
It wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth it?
No.
Are there girls there? Because I want to do them.
Yeah, you have to watch 2 minutes of this video that's otherwise not entertaining to
It was.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Pete. That's what's important.
Thank you. I enjoyed it when it first came out 10 years. Oh, it looks like baby Matt. Hey, Matt.
What, sad?
So happy and omnipotent. Growing his limbs back. You know, Matt was born with 9 toes. It wasn't until adulthood that he gained his 10th toe.
I don't really know whether to believe you or not, so I'm just
go with it, Dan. Just go with
The
it.
stream's gone too long. That's why he's saying this.
I don't care.
At
Don't
least
want me and you.
At least he's talking, though.
Yeah.
Who?
Pete.
I'm talking.
I said at least Pete's talking.
You know who's not talking? The axolotl. It's cut in half.
Right. Yeah, it's cut in
Yeah.
half.
Is it cake?
I don't know.
Is it cake?
It's got to be cake. That's cake.
That's cake. It's totally
Yeah.
cake.
That's a dragon. It's a jackal.
It's not a jackal. It wasn't a jackal the last 10 times I told you it wasn't a jackal.
All right, enough of the axolotl, Dan.
Thank you, got it. You got my reference.
Family Guy.
Years ago. It was funny at first, and then there was a guy I worked with at Comcast that would quote it every hour of every day for a fucking year.
Why are you singling out Dustin like that?
It wasn't Dustin.
I know.
It was a guy, I forgot his name, but he looked just like he was a more homely version of Brandon Flowers from The Killers,
Okay.
which means he needed to eat 80 more sandwiches instead of 60. That's how
So,
small this.
So, like, more homely, less apartment-y?
Yeah.
And that's the stream, everybody!
Good night, everyone. I'm seriously ending it.
Seriously ending it? All right. If you want to hear more of our thoughts, tune in Sundays at 8 p.m. live here on YouTube. Head to show.moses112.com to add our accessories to your collection, or slide to our Instagram to see the current projects we're working on. And remember, 2.5-inch toys are for fucking kids.
Fuck you, Dan.
I am in control. Continue. Sorry.
No, that's it. I was done.
Okay, Matt, your turn.
I ain't got shit to say. 2.5-inch figures are
I
for
don't know.
kids.
I don't know.
Follow
if
me
you-
on all social media platforms. DanLow83, HIS Talk
Dan
Radio
Low
Network is where you would find the audio version of Shadow Moses Shadowcast. That's all I got.
Bye!